Welcome to the Tannat Show. I'm your host, Howard O'Brien, and I will be with you every single Thursday, live or not. But tonight I am live. So I hope everybody's doing good. Don't have a lot of people here, but I got good people here. So hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Nice weather. Can't beat that. That's a fact. But anyways, we're really working pretty hard in the vineyard right now. We're getting a lot of new growth if you've been there in the last week or two. So that's good. Still not sure about the quality or how much volume we'll have at all three sites. But we're hoping to still, we would like a little bit more rain, but we got rain, so we're okay. But where it's just really still a dogfight this year. It's been certainly challenging, and I'm not the only one going through it. But we'll get something out of this year, but that's Mother Nature. As I was talking to somebody today, she's my boss, whether I like it or not. So I hope everybody's doing pretty good. For this weekend, it's just kind of a normal weekend. So come out. The weather's supposed to be good. We do have live music on Sunday, and it's Robbie Lyman, which is extremely well followed. There'll be a good crowd there, hopefully. But Robbie Lyman, very, very well known. So he'll be out there Sunday from 1 to 4, and then be a good day to come out. You never know what can happen when you show up. So that's kind of it for the weekend, kind of the lulls of the summer before we get rolling into fall's not far away. Whew, it is not far away. But I hope everybody's doing good and so forth. But this year's been really interesting with the weather. The deep frost, and then it was kind of wet and cooler, so we didn't get enough growth for a while, so we're behind in the second sibling, which will be the second fruit. So it's kind of been a really crazy year. Even though I have fruit, we still don't know the quality right now. Hopefully we'll get a few surprises along the way, which we have in the past. 2018, if you can remember, was the most rain that Virginia has ever recorded. But we made red wine. People loved our red wines in 2018, vintage year. And a lot of wineries didn't make any kind of wine that year. So we're fighting through it as we always do. I do feel sorry for my neighbors, the apple orchards. They didn't have any peaches this year, hardly, and no apples at all. I can't see any on the trees. In my 25 years, I would always see apples somewhere. So I'm not sure what they're going to do. I'm assuming they'll probably open up in Stribling's next to me. We'll probably open up is when I'm talking to the owner the other day through the fence. They probably will bring apples from somewhere, and then they'll be open, with their bakery that they have over there and have apples, and we'll be over there doing our thing. So whoever lives in the area, please support them in the fall. Stribling's and Heartlands, they really got hit hard, not just me, and they don't have it in a bottle. So for tonight, we're going to do the late harvest Tannat, the 2019, which is the newest one, and it is 19% alcohol, but not fortified, late harvest Tannat. Just hung on the last of the year, usually November, and so we're able to get the bricks that we call residual sugar high enough to convert naturally, and that's what we did. We're going to start probably tasting this a lot more coming up, even though I have a great following of it, because I don't know anybody else that really makes it. It's not fortified. I know I was the first in the United States. So it's got 19% alcohol, deep Tannat, as you know, over 2 years in a French oak barrel. And this usually sells out once it gets chilly. Wow, this is a lot of violet and everything happening now. There's actually violet in here. Wow. Rose petal lavender, really evolving. It's a 2019. Chocolates would go great with this. Any single dessert would go well with this. I did this with my chocolate pairing last weekend. Very little residual sugar, but I can feel it compared to my dry reds. So, but a little bit of a hitness, about 4% residual sugar. But boy, you can feel the tannins in that. But it is mellowed because of the 19. As you know, the longer you age, the tannins are there, but they soften so you get a better mouthfeel. That's the most important thing. Most important thing. So for the competition tonight, you will get a bottle of this, actually, if you can guess it. And it's got to be exact. Really, you got to try this, Angela. Really, you'll be shocked at how good it. Most people on here have had it, I think. I'm not sure if all of you've had, but this at one point was my fastest selling wine, and it still is kind of. And I don't even hardly taste it. Really, really unique. People can comment if they like. About the late harvest Tannat. Rich knows, you got it. It is amazing. I got to say, I got the idea, 15 years ago when me and Judy were in Uruguay, or no, 20 years ago when we were in Uruguay, and it wasn't with Judy. So that's funny. And we were at the Corral Brothers, our good friends that we did go with Judy 15 years ago, one of our trips. And they did a Tannat port, but usually you fortify a port. And with brandy, traditionally to bring it to the threshold of 18% alcohol, but weren't able to do it naturally. And I got the idea from Uruguay. They didn't do it like this. They had to fortify it. They weren't able to get it ripe enough. So we always used to have, when I first started in 05, been making this, larger bottles, 750, the normal one. What year did I make the change to the smaller one? I made a change. Exactly, Rich. She's not on tonight. She is in Peru, Machu Picchu, in a few, and she's going to be going to Panama as well. I think she may be in Panama already, en route. Not 2020. And she's been in Panama or Peru with her two good friends since last Wednesday. I dropped her off. And then she went to Machu Picchu and all those places, Cusco and so forth, which I have been. So, you know me with 3 other women. Anyways, hello, Deb. So 2019, Steve, is the year. I did it a while ago. What was the first year I put it in a small 375 milliliter bottle, which this is. Some of you, I don't know if anybody on here may have it. Yeah, actually, somebody may have it. I'm looking at some of the names here, actually. Maybe, possibly. I know if one person was here, he would definitely get it right away. Nope. You're closer. So if you can see Deb's response and Rich's, you're closer, but you didn't get it. Greg Greathouse is the official winner. He came in right above you, Rich, right before you on my screen. So he gets a bottle of the 2019 late harvest Tannat. The first year I changed was 2010. And some people were not happy about that, but most people are now, as you know. So anyways, it's the 2000 and, oh, you know what? I forgot my segment of the book, damn it. So I'm going to say it now. So it is, Greg, you win. It is this one I really like. It's more, I don't know, it's not as much viscosity as some of the older ones. But it was 2010, so forth. So the section I forgot today, I don't know why I did, but I did, is why I have the Irish playing in my hat for a couple reasons. You know, as long as I've been doing this winery, started 25 years ago, opened up, you know, God, over 20 years ago or close to 20 years. And, you know, unfortunately or fortunately, you see people come and go at the winery, whether it's their family or not. And I have attended several actually, over my years. And I did attend one yesterday, and it was an O'Brien. And I learned a lot when I went. And I'm glad I went. They're very loyal clients. And the funny part was, I walked in and I started hearing them play bagpipes, and it certainly brought tears in my eye because of my dad being an O'Brien, and we did the same thing. So I was one of the first to get there. I had to go meet my daughter, and so it kind of worked out perfectly. And I was representing Judy as well, and she did say a prayer for him in Machu Picchu. Not many people get that, I told them. So, anyways, that was nice for them, and I saw videos and pictures of them being at the winery. It was a dad of one of our members, and he was the one that brought him to the winery. And people were there saying that they had been in the private cellar with me, and I certainly don't recall, some of them, but you go back to these things, and sometimes I don't know everybody there, and when people are coming up to me, and I'm not popular by any means or bragging, it was very sentimental to me when I go. And you realize life can be very short. But he lived a great life, and that was good for him. And I'm glad I went. And so I'm honoring him today in the Irish. And so that's a good thing because we spell O'Brien the same. So anyways, that's why I played the bagpipes and wearing my fancy hat. So that goes into the book of a lot of things that aren't crazy, but of the reality of life. And the longer I do this, the more and more that will happen. And that's any business, but we can't change life. So we got to, the path of life. So we got to live it to the fullest. Right. And so God bless and drink Tannat. Please come out this weekend. I will be bored if I don't see you. I love bagpipes. God bless everybody. Drink Tannat.